What's good, everybody? I am Jay Dillard, aka the Barberpreneur, and this is actually my first video, man, in probably about like 10 years. Going back to YouTube. But anyway, I'm back on what I call my nutritional cleanse, and to be back on my nutritional cleanse, as I got older, of course, your testosterone have a tendency of actually slowing down. So I'm actually beginning to create a vlog now to actually get myself back where I used to be, physically as well as mentally. So what I'm actually doing, I'm actually creating what I call a mucoid cleanse. So one of the first things I actually want to do, I'm using bentonite clay. And with this clay, I'm gonna actually use 2 tablespoons of it. And I'm gonna mix it pretty much with 2 cups of either spring water, and preferably what I like to drink is distilled water. All right. You pretty much want to use that first, because based on what I was actually told, you want to use that along with the water because you actually want to activate it. Once activated, then you actually want to use a whisk that's actually considered plastic and or wooden, because you don't want to deactivate anything. So a particular order we're going to be utilizing is we want to use the bentonite clay first. Secondly, we want to add is the psyllium husk. This right here is basically one of your primary colon cleansers. Use 2 tablespoons of that as well, which would be the second ingredient I actually want to add to it. Third ingredient that I also like, you're going to use as well, is organic chia seeds. And due to the fact I picked mine up in Atlanta, I got it for $2.94. As you can see, 100% organic, and you get the bang for your buck. So with this, I use pretty much 1 tablespoon of that. And then I continue to take it and I mix everything together. Once I use that particular whisk and I mix everything together, the next thing I actually want to use is lemon juice, lemon and or lime. It's basically your own preference. I just went ahead and just purchased some lemon juice. But I would definitely recommend getting an organic lemon and or lime, cut it, and actually squeeze out the natural juices. Due to the fact I don't actually have a squeezer and I was actually pressed for time, I just actually picked up the lemon juice. All right. Last but not least, what you actually want to use is activated charcoal. Okay. And you want to make sure that it's coconut based, as you can see. And mine was 100% organic. And you want to use 2 small scoopings that comes with it of the activated charcoal. And the reason for that is you're going to actually create like a little gelatin type, because once it goes down, you want it to be smooth, but also with it being smooth, let me show you guys here in a second, you want to also use that to be able to absorb your nutrients that the body needs. So once it's done, this is actually what it looks like. I know some are actually saying, oh, JD, why are you actually drinking bentonite clay? It's not considered food grade. That's true based on, research that's put out there. But if you do more actual internal research, the reason why it's not considered food grade is based on how it's actually collected. But if you use everything within moderation, it will have no effects on the body in a negative way, but only within a positive. So always make sure you just always go to Google University and YouTube University. Always go a little bit more in depth when it comes to our research and be able to form your own opinion. I'm very big on that. Last but not least, I recommend just getting a basic mason jar with a lid to it. In my case, I was in Alabama and I stopped at a Dollar Tree and I just picked this up. Shake it up really good. Now be mindful that with this, it actually has no taste to it. It has no taste to it at all. So if you're waiting to see if you can get a taste for it, you're going to be waiting a very long time. So it's been recommended you can actually do it twice a day, maybe 3 times a day, preferably an hour before a meal. but due to the fact I've been vegetarian for over 2 years now, I haven't had any meat in my system, and as of right now, I'm looking to actually go full vegan. So this will actually be a good way to start off another additional cleanse in terms of pulling additional mucoid out of my system. So, cheers. Like I said, it actually has no taste to it. So, like in the words of C.T. Fletcher, when it comes to great inspiration, he always said, "Fuck taste, it's about the results." So in this case, it has no taste to it, but always look at the results. Hope this information is actually helpful to you. There's definitely a disclaimer. I'm no doctor. I'm no healer. I'm just a barberpreneur on another particular journey, strictly for myself, and I'm just showing my own personal experiences. Until next time, I am Jay Dillard, aka the Barberpreneur. Until then,